Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome on in. How are we all doing? Yeah, welcome in. How are we? I am managing. Oh my god. It's been a week. It's been a long week. Very, very long week. Yeah, I should have been streaming a couple of days ago. But gone into work on my first day of rotation, and at one point a supervisor from another shift asked me to swap teams, and I was sitting there going, well, fuck it, why not? And what ended up happening was I ended up working 6 days straight, because I was working the first couple of days of my regular shift, and then I was continuing on doing the other shift. So as a result, I was working 6 days straight, and it was actually kind of fine, to be honest. But did mess up the streaming schedule a bit. And yeah, I was also supposed to stream yesterday. Didn't. Because I'm dumb. That's the only reason. It's just because I'm dumb. But yeah. The fuck was that? But yeah, welcome on in. I have done, as before, I've done a little bit off stream. Just general exploring and gilf fucking. Other than that, everything as normal. The only notable thing that happened was, what was it? There was one of the quests I picked up on stream was this older woman who wanted me to get a love elixir, or a passion elixir or something. And when I delivered it to her, I just ended up banging her for a day. An entire day straight. So that's the only important thing that happened. So yeah, we've explored all of Focus. Not much else there to pick up. I did a little bit in Megadus actually, because I noticed one of the cultists was in there. It wasn't anything fancy, it wasn't a big fancy to do, it's literally just you walk up and murder her. But I murdered her. It's a thing that happened. Yeah, that's all that's really changed. Oh, actually, one other thing's changed. That's not a tall enough cliff. I'm halfway to Thunderfires, basically. I'm halfway there. Because I leveled up. So now I have base level Thunderfires. But I don't have the real Thunderfires yet. Real Thunderfires come at level 30. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, I am gonna jump straight into just story stuff. As we've gone towards Filmopoly. And we're exploring... with what's his face? I cannot remember.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries. Before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
Why are we here?
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Oh? I just would not die.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What
Okay.
happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta.
So they initially buried him. After getting his body back, they initially buried him where he fell.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
Pretty much. Sounds about right.
You knew this would happen.
So how did he know?
But I did suspect. There is a
How
place
did he,
I
how did he even
convinced
have
myself
the
was a dream.
idea that it was happening?
Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
Okay,
You
who?
mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
Is this a creation
The
story
spear
for
awakened to you, Herodotus.
the
I trust you.
You
the
understand?
Assassin's Creed universe? Because that's wild.
I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail
But I
to the
have always
island
been
of
wondering
Andros.
what all
I'll
of
meet
these
you at my
weird
ship.
fucking artifacts do. But yeah, why would the spear react to to him? Why to him specifically? And why react at all? That's the part I don't get. So pretty much the entire thing I don't get.
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like El Pinor.
He was part of a very powerful group
Cult of
called
Osmosis.
the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't
No,
you
I don't.
worry.
I don't
This
think the
cult of
brother is the
Cosmos now
leader.
has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and sits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them. What?
Is he
She's like, Sentinel, thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Let me give you a quick shout out. Perfect. But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome on in. We're playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been a little bit obsessed with. We're playing Dark Side of the Moon. Ooh. Don't think I've heard of it, but it sounds like good fun. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Welcome on in. How did your stream go?
You couldn't have said this before we set sail. Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do
He's
the
talking
same.
about upgrading the pirate ship, but I've been
There are plenty of pirate ships
upgrading
in these waters that we can
for a
board
while.
and take from.
Quite a lot, actually. Like I've been gradually upgrading the ship throughout the entire thing. So actually, what was I going to do? I was going to do this. I was going to do arrow volleys, but I can't quite get there because we're still trying to find wood for it. It's a thing to play LOL. Oh, League of Legends. Oh no, wait. Right, it's a thing to play LOL. Okay. Christ. I can read good. But yeah, I'm glad it went well. And yeah, I've only just started. But I'm working on like just story stuff, I think. God. I'm sort of torn between talking and letting them speak. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I've been gradually just going through this and exploring stuff. God, so much is just happening on the screen at the moment. I'm just waiting for everything to take over because it's going through all of the upgrades that I've done ages ago. I've been a little bit ahead of the curve. And since we're here, we might as well get a couple of quick upgrades. Not that one, because I've not been using it. That's good. Yeah, I've been having a great time with it. Oops. I suppose I have to kill him now. That's fine. Everything's okay. Yeah, you're very welcome. Very welcome. I've not been to your stream in a little while. I really should. God, I forgot I have Evie on my ship. Evie from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So she's a couple of millennia early. But that's fine. God, there's so many ships around here that it's actually lagging the game a bit. Odyssey last time. I've not I've not been much of an Assassin's Creed fan for a while. Like, I've played a few of the games. But every now and then they're just so interesting to get into. This one I'm mostly into because Cassandra's hot. I'm a very simple person. So what I should do is I should figure out where this quest wants me to do. The island of Andros. So Andros is down here. And it says the western part, so it should be somewhere around there. So yeah, I think we'll just murder a few people on the way there. Hopefully get enough wood to upgrade the rest of the ship. And then we're sorted. But of course that means I have to destroy more ships. Is this guy following me? Not anymore. I'm over leveled for the area. I've done so many upgrades on the ship that it's just too strong. Far too strong. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 as well was really good. The Black Flag. I played that probably like 6 years ago, but I absolutely adored it. Is that guy trying to murder me? This doesn't seem like a good idea, buddy. This really doesn't seem like a good idea.
They are headed straight for us!
Yep, that they are.
Light them up! With me! Let's board
That's all I get. That's all I get. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 I really loved. There's something really fun about the ship combat. And it's the same ship combat that you get in this. But it's so enjoyable. And I like that I can bang whoever I want to. You know? It's just a nice thing. So yeah, off stream, I was talking about this a minute ago, but off stream, I was just finishing up some like minor things. Okay, well this guy needs rammed. I was finishing up some like minor side stuff, like exploring and that sort of thing. God, that's so strong. I was finishing up some minor side stuff, and one of them was this quest where someone just... It's basically a fetch quest. Where all you had to do was pick up a couple of hunting things from different animals. Oh, see ya, buddy. And at the end of it, I ended up just shagging a gilf for a full day. And it shows the passage of time as well. That's the part that was getting me. It shows the full passage of time. It just, you know, cuts to different parts of the day. And the husband is still sitting out the front, waiting for you to finish. Come on. Come on. There we go. Still more people coming after. You'd think they would learn. Well, that's just rude. How dare you? Bonk.
Out of sight, out of mind. Just smooth sailing ahead.
God, that's so fun. You can just split them into...
Increase speed! Full speed! Lower the sail!
It's one of my favourite things is you can just split people in two and it's not a problem. Can I? I've picked up a lot of wood already, actually. Can I upgrade this? Yes. That's all I needed. So now my arrows and my javelins are both...
Growing speed!
Sprint this day shagging. Pretty much. In the game, but you know, close enough. It's the closest I'm getting. Yeah, you finish a quest in this and at the end of it you just get to spend the day shagging a lady. You don't get to actually see anything. Nothing actually comes up, but... Yep. That alone made the entire thing worth it. Is that I think that's a question mark, so I might as well explore this while I'm here. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Okay.
Go! Attention! Commander leaving the helm!
This is the one part of the game that I'm not a fan of. It's the part of the game where you have to go swimming in the ocean. Oh, that's a shark. This is fine. That's fine. There's no problems here. Everything's fine. Nope. You can't prove me wrong. Ow, you fuck. Oh no. Oh fuck. Help. Yeah, there's some parts of the ocean that are utterly terrifying. Completely and utterly terrifying. And I hate them. I swear this wasn't a thing before. These side bits, I'm sure they were not a thing before. There's one part that I came to when I was just exploring around. It was just a trench in the middle of the water. And I had to obviously like explore around it and pick up the things that were there. But my god, that was the worst thing. Absolutely the worst thing. Because you're just exploring around this bottomless pit of absolute nothingness.
Less speed now!
Never want to see that again.
We're at full speed!
It was like Subnautica as well. Like, that game's incredible, but anytime there's just empty nothingness below you, I can't take it. It's terrifying. Seeing as I'm here...
Now! Slower!
The commander's leaving the deck!
There's a fast travel point right here, so I might as well pick it up on the way past. Can I pick up? Ah. Might as well. Don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but might as well have it there. But yeah, while I'm here, if I'm going past anything that's convenient to grab, I'm just gonna pick it up. Most of the sort of wild exploration sort of stuff, just going around like picking up question marks and completionism stuff, that's all stuff that I do off stream. Like, I'll pick up stuff as and when, but most of the time I'll do that sort of thing off stream. Just because I know it gets old to watch. Game push sales are it does have a bit of it. Because there's all of the stuff on the right here. It's not... Like, it did definitely bring it up a couple of times at the start. But since then it's not really... like tried to press you to get them. In the Helix credits that I have, you do occasionally get Helix credits during the game, which to be honest I'm pretty sure is mostly a sales tactic, because like obviously you get to a point where you're like, oh, I have 900 and I need 1,000. But it's not been too bad. Certainly the Assassin's Creed 4 main menu was much worse for it. Because if I remember rightly, the Assassin's Creed 4, the main menu in that was like 60 or 70% would all, you know, look at the store, look at the store. This one not so much, but it is still definitely there. Yeah, didn't know how bad it was. Yeah, it can be bad at times. I mean, it's Ubisoft, so you know what to expect. But I don't think this one's too bad. But then I've not really looked at the microtransaction that much.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion? The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious.
Get ready to fire!
Oops. Might have interrupted them. This is fine. I was trying to let them speak. Whee!
Let's see what they make on fire!
Yeah, I was trying to let them speak, but apparently not today. But yeah, if I remember rightly, this is sort of the... This is the Assassin's Creed that came when Ubisoft started to realise how bullshit all of their microtransaction pushing was. Like, how much it was hurting them. Possibly. Like, this one and Origins started to be the sort of turnaround for it. I haven't actually heard much about them for a while. But then I've not been... I suppose I've not been really paying attention to games media for a long time. And I'm only just starting to get back into it at the moment. But it's more because I'm listening to an old podcast. So I'm a couple of years behind. But yeah, I don't really know how Ubisoft and Konami as well. Konami were really fucking shit for everything. But yeah, I don't know how they've been for the last couple of years.
More speed!
Reinforcements to the deck!
Ooh, hello. The staff resources.
Alata! They're headed right for us!
Who is?
Salvage nearby!
Oh, hello.
Use the fire! Bows ready!
Did not even notice them.
Speed up!
Well, that's what you get for ramming me. See you guys. Have a nice trip. Couple of years. When I say a couple of years, I more mean like around sort of 5 or 6 years. It's been a long time since I was watching or listening to this podcast.
Oars at the ready! Throw your spear!
Because it used to be I would listen to the podcast anytime I was going out somewhere. But then I started driving and riding, and I stopped listening so much because, you know, it was sort of a way to pass time as I was walking places or on the train, not doing anything. God, that means pretty. I will say the best part of this game is definitely picture mode. I absolutely adore picture mode. I use it so much.
Lower the oars!
Like, Cassandra's wonderful, but picture mode.
Down!
I love it. But yeah, I've been listening to the Podquisition again. And obviously, because I've been a few years off of it, I have to restart from the very, very beginning. So everything I'm listening to on there is just peak. Peak Ubisoft and Konami bullshit.
How did you find it?
My mother told me. that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
He says it gives me visions, but it's never given me visions.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
Let's move!
I didn't realize that Cassandra was actually sort of
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the
getting those
greatest
effects of
Minotaur.
seeing things slightly before they happen.
More excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is. Look for a large gate.
Look for a large gate.
Increase speed!
Okay.
Hang on tight!
Salvage nearby!
Well, I'll dock the ship
Ready
up
for docking!
and see what we can find. Oh, and there's someone down here as well. For some new passion or love for warmth came out on a cold calculation. The world was hard to exploit and explode as she did in the name of osmosis. Next target would be the artifacts hidden away in an ancient forge. So that's where I'm supposed to go. But this is clearly more important.
Head for over water!
The rowers need a break, Commander!
Drop the sail!
Yeah, I'm gonna take her out just while I'm here, because it's convenient. And it doesn't take much to kill them anyway. Like, they have fancy names and all, but they are just people.
Ready yours!
Can I? Is she actually close to the shore? She's closer to the other side of the shore. So,
Onward!
what if I just don't get off the boat, you know?
Go carefully, Commander. It's not safe here.
It's perfectly safe. What are you talking about?
Slow down!
I don't think this is working.
Archers! We need you! Now! Attack!
We need to fire again!
I was really hoping that would work. Well, you know, at the least,
Master!
if I can't take out everyone from here,
Attack!
It's not a threat, Commander. It's a merchant ship.
I can at least murder everyone that's around.
Speed!
God, I really cannot go any closer to the shore.
Ready! Steer! Slow the rowers!
Okay, I'll just have a quick swim. This is fine. I'm in pain. Why? They're not afraid. Fire! Look. They could have been a threat. I don't know. You can't prove that they weren't a threat. And you never can, because they're dead. Huh? Logic. If you can't prove that I was wrong, then you can't be right. Yep. Did I just stomp on his neck and call in a knockout? I think I just stomped on his neck and called it a knockout.
Ow!
This is the other thing. If you assassinate cultists and you have a certain ability, they disappear. They completely disappear. And then you have to confirm the kill, but you're just confirming a kill against the grass. This is one of the abilities is... what's it called? Death Veil. If you assassinate someone, they disappear. I can't believe... It's just the soft shoving around was great. Can I warp back? Oh no, I can't because I'm still in here. This is fine. So if I leave this way, then I can fast travel back. I may be able to fast travel to the port, actually. Huh? Save some time. That's a good start. God, the island is gorgeous though. Absolutely beautiful. I want to kill that so bad. I have to. It's just polite. You know, if colonialism taught me one thing, it's that anytime I see anything, I have to murder it. Huh? You know, the ancient Greek colonialism. As you do. God, that moon though. Hang on. If I stand here... Come on, Mr. Bear. Come on, Mr. Bear. On you come. Mr. Bear, please. You've let me down. Mr. Bear, you have let me down. It almost looks like I've already killed it. See, the thing was, I wanted to have just a nice little picture. A nice picture of it coming up right behind me and almost murdering me. Instead, it missed. And now we've got this. Which, you know, fair play, but it's not really what I was going for. Cassandra really does not do well with getting tossed off cliffs. Anyway, now that that's entirely failed. In fact, since I'm here, I should check around for other marks as well. Game? Game, please. I think I broke it. I think I broke the game. Cultists worked. What? Game, please. It's not even just the map, it's everything. Ship works. Mercenaries works. Cultists work. Abilities are working now. Inventory started working. We're getting places. We're gradually getting places. Since we're actually. Let's have a quick check around my gear. Oh, hello. When did I get you? Well, fuck it. Why not? Makes me look cool. And that's the important part. Boots of Agamemnon. I'll take some boots of Agamemnon. Sure. God, I look like a fucking shaman. Okay. Let's try this again. Dab on the map. I made it work. There's still that over there. Yeah, Agamemnon. Don't question Agamemnon. Oh, that's deep, huh? Well, off the cliff we go. Whee! Wonder fries, best fries.
Is that a door? Here it is.
It's definitely a weird door. I wonder is the spear going to act as like a key for this?
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Now it's giving visions?
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
So it's not just Cassandra that has sort of the precognition. It's her whole mother's side of the family.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you.
Yep. I have a very pointy key. I've been stabbing people with my keys the entire time. like when you're walking home and you're nervous, so you hold like a key between your fingers. Except it's a spear. What is this place?
How does a place like this exist?
Better question, how has no one found it? Like, people have known that door's there.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
Oh, you start by not explaining it to Marcos. That's the last thing you'd want to do.
Something's glowing over there.
That's a spear. Like, that would be the whole spear. Do I need to find the rest of the spear? Or is it just the tip that's important?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Excuse me? Synchronizing what now? Sam, hello my buddy. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I hope you've been having a good day. The tip's always important. Just the tip though.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You grand, I'm glad to hear it.
This confirms it.
And I'm pretty
Cassandra
good.
didn't just have Isu technology, she had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now
Yeah,
get
I've been
some
having a good
rest
time in
before you
this.
go back
This
to
is so
Cassandra.
fun. Oh, I don't want to take a rest, but I suppose I have
You
to.
insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell
Cav.
leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing
Welcome
us
in,
because
Cav.
we're
How are the
inside
meetings going?
Thracians.
I won't.
When you're favorite?
Thracians
Really?
throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team.
I didn't
We'll
know
back
you were
up until
into
you
it.
finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft
But
yesterday.
yeah, I've
and
been
he's
having
keeping
just
an
so
eye
much
out.
fun as Cassandra.
Elena's on call
Also,
doing historical research.
Alexius is
And
such
I'm
a
here to talk if you're
good
feeling any
looking villain.
confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
Genuinely, Alexius as the villain, honestly kind of hot. What do you think of the mission so far?
So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember
Tesla
correctly.
blew up.
This is different.
What?
If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the
Staff
Templars
of
get it, they
Hermes?
won't stop until they find someone who can.
Wait, why is it suddenly the Staff of Hermes? And not Deimos? Or no, not Deimos. Dionysus? No. Help. Leonidas. Ha! Ha! It's okay, I'll just go for every fucking name I know until I find the right one.
So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus?
It's my
That's
Animus.
Abstergo equipment.
Mine
Which
now.
I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype Raman variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Wow. Big bragging.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
This is the first time we've actually played outside of the Animus. Like, the only time it's actually came up before was the very, very beginning. You're playing Valhalla this week? Hell
How's it
yeah.
going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm
I
glad
would
we can
love
work
to play
together
Valhalla.
again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Like, Valhalla just sounds like so good. So good. Like, just Vikings, I cannot wait. Eventually I'm going to play it, but this is the one I wanted to come
Are you
back in
still
with.
upset about our last run-in with Abstergo? I'm sorry, I didn't realize those hills in Quebec were so steep. But hey, you and your Yakuza reflexes saved us.
Yakuza was...
Sorry, ex-Yakuza.
We're all alive and our injuries have healed. That's what matters.
What do you think we should do
Of
next?
course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
I like the second option. Just murder everyone and see what you
Thanks for
find.
watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
I am wondering if this is like the same group of people from a previous Assassin's Creed though. Because it seems like they're sort of halfway through their story already.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou. Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth?
I bet it's fourth.
I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London.
Fry
A
twins.
rooftop's still a rooftop.
So they know about Jacob and Evie.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
What can you tell me
So
about the
does
book?
what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor. So I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
They have to be halfway through a story. If they know about Evie and all that, I think they
So I've
must
met
already have
Herodotus, but
been
I don't know much
in
about
previous
him.
games.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece.
Not
People
four though, I
have
know
made
it's not
their
four.
careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
I should check my email.
Check the email? No. Now I know to check the email
Circa
last.
400 BCE.
Huh.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
Is that an actual map from back in those days?
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
A pet monkey. Pet monkey would be the worst pet. I want one.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
No, I should look around some.
Good.
Okay. So I can just go back whenever I want to. And that'll probably just be the move on. So in that case, I will check the email. Okay. Why not? Oh?
The Lost Book of Herodotus. The Spear of Leonidas. If I didn't work for the assassins, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still not sure I believe it. But a little luck and a lot of research later, and we've got ourselves the archaeological find of the century. At least, we would if I could publish it.
That's not going to be incriminating evidence at all. Quebec caper. Left the crypto key under the doormat. What is all this about? Potential descendant recollects those who possess the ability of recollection. What? Recent bloodline. Recollect friars. So this is all about the Notre Dame de Quebec. I don't remember there being Assassin's Creed in Quebec.
Hier soir, un cambriolage a eu lieu à la basilique cathédrale Notre-Dame de Québec. Heureusement, les dégâts au bâtiment historique sont minimes. Le secrétariat de la paroisse rapporte que les malfaiteurs sont partis en laissant derrière la cible du vol.
Oh, did the mission fail? Reality is a simulation. Deep dive into fears about reality being a simulation ended up on the weird end of the internet, just gathering information at this point. It's hard to imagine a world we know being another layer of the Animus, but it makes sense in its own way. 10 religious artifacts with supernatural powers. I cannot read that. Was Herodotus an Illuminati puppet? And simulation theory, yep. Get team together, packet for Greece, who's Alephia? Who's Alephia? Isu architecture, so the precursors of those who came before, they're humanoid and they're ancient. They have triple helix DNA and 6 primary senses. Rated to Homo sapiens to serve them, and who knows if they're wrong, Abstergo classifies them as Homo sapiens finus. So they could have technically been gods, but we're not entirely sure. Hermes, Alephia. We're talking about specific people. Greeks and Egyptians both worshipped him, his special followers called them Hermeticists. Hermes was all about magic and alchemy, and his staff was the inspiration for the caduceus. Met Pythagoras, gave him his staff. We've extrapolated the staff as the key to Isu equations of reality theory, based on the information we got in Egypt. I think this might be the same team that worked on the Egyptian one, Assassin's Creed Origins. Dr. Bibo contacted me, sounds like we're a team effort. George has been really keen on staying busy, so I told me I might let him be my backup for the next mission. This duty is a researcher. No Miles has a candidate. Miles. Who was Miles? I've recognized the name Miles. I recognize the name Miles, but I can't remember who he was. I think... So Miles has to have either been the Ezio guy, who I feel like he got killed at some point. So maybe it wasn't him. So if the Ezio guy got killed, then it would have to be... it would have to be the Black Flag guy. I think his... the guy in the Animus was Edward or something like that. Double checking. Bow just put me to say you're not cleared for return to duty. With respect to Dr. Bowen or medical opinion, I believe a return to duty is necessary. Okie dokie. Taking needs to work for your problems. Just tell Dr. Daycare that you'll be doing desk duty as my research, but feel free to get up from desk and kick ass if you know what I mean. Don't tell anybody, but that was her nickname back at Abstergo. She was in charge of putting kids through some super secretive branch of the Animus program. If I'd known about the Animus when I was a teenager, I would have given my left arm and right cerebellum to get in there. God, there's a lot of them. But I don't recognize most of these names, so... Memorial. So like I mentioned, the memorial service for Charlotte would be Thursday at 10. I don't know if there's anything here that I need to know, but I want to check everything because there's no chance I'm going to be able to see this again anytime soon. So Kiyoshi volunteered for this assignment. But Kiyoshi's just refusing to take any bed rest or like mental health breaks. I'll stop expert on the bleeding effect. Is this some kind of an Abstergo infiltration attempt? Because if so, this is not the Layla you're looking for. Layla, who definitely didn't leave Abstergo in a hail of gunfire and shredded files. I assure you this is not a trap. Dear Dr. Babo, it's a trap. Sure you enough of this sort. William Miles, yeah. Layla is another person that I definitely recognize the name of, but no idea why. Okay. Interesting to know though. And I've had at least a quick glance through everything. Is this just the that's just the microtransaction store.
Bwaah? 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 Bwaah?
That's so stupid. I absolutely adore that. That's so stupid.
Bwaah? Bwaah? Bwaah?
God, that's dumb. Okay. Don't need anything else from out here then. Unless, can I talk? I'm such a bully. This is the person that's meant to be making sure I'm not dying. Yep, let's go.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
I just love pushing people for no fucking reason. So they're always so shocked about it. No matter how many times you do it, they're so shocked about it. And that's another thing, I think I did figure out how mercenaries work. So for the longest time I was very confused about why I couldn't like clear an entire group of them. Because anytime I tried to clear just a group of the mercenaries, they would reset. But it turns out I don't need to clear the group out.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
I don't know what the spear did, but I like it. Upgrade the spear at the Forge of Hephaestus using artifact fragments. Upgrading increases your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Collect artifact fragments from defeated members of the cult. Okie dokie. I can do that. Spear level 2. Plus 7. Oh, okay. So it changes how much health again per adrenaline spent. Adds more adrenaline segments. They respawn, get replaced. Yeah. It took me a long time to realize that the because what I was thinking originally is when I was looking at all of the sort of the tier bonuses, I was thinking I have to clear out the whole tier, kill everybody in this tier all at once. But they kept respawning. So I was getting very confused because I thought I was unable to get the bonuses. Which obviously is completely wrong. But yeah, it took me a fair while to figure out that that's not how it was working. Because the bonuses you get are based off of where you are in the list. So because I'm in tier 7, I've got the tier 8 bonuses and the tier 7 bonuses. Yeah, that took me a fairly long time to figure out. Second melee ability wheel unlocked. Ah, that could be good. Makes more sense when you reach a specific island. Oh, okay. So can I upgrade this again is the question. Forge of Hephaestus. So I feel like I should be able to upgrade again, but I might not. Oh, hello.
This imprint is shaped like the sword Demos had at the cultist meeting.
Oh,
was it forged in this place?
So there's a sort of group of different things. Do I get that sword? Or is that maybe the sword that you get if you play as Alexius? I don't know. I'll attempt to lightly jog out of here.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.